Welcome to another Pioneer gameplay. So today I'm bringing you Jeskai Ascendancy. So Jeskai Ascendancy is not new to the format, it's just that I would like to revisit this deck. I did play this version before, but that was playing a lot of Omnats, and I want to see how this deck fares to the current meta. There's no specific changes to the deck except that we are now packing some more heat in the form of creature removals. We have March of Otherworldly Light, which basically is a removal for your enchantment, artifact, or creature with value X or less on instant speed. We also have Portable Hole that to remove those pesky creatures, or let's just say Eidolons, on which are basically a creature with value mana cost 2 or less. Everything else remains the same. And finally, I also have Plain Blessed Bolt. So want to cast red, deals 2 damage to creature and planeswalker so that you can actually get those Narsets when they're down to 1 loyalty counter, and it also exiles. Perfect for those Phoenix matchup. As I said, other than that, there's no changes. We have 4 Sylvan Awakening that combos off with your 4 Jeskai Ascendancy, and 4 Dig Through Time actually is a change instead of 4 Treasure Cruises. Since we're playing on a very speedy type of meta where players can win on turn 4, you really need to dig as much as possible to get your combos off of Sylvan Awakening and Jeskai Ascendancy. Crucial game would be game 1 because game 2 and 3 would be a bit more tricky, which would lead us to the sideboard. To the sideboard, we have 2 Silence against combo decks and mirror matchups. We also have Monastery Mentor for those slower matchups, which is blue-white control. And again, speaking of control, we have 4 Mystical Disputes to fight for those crucial card piece, and Malevolent Hermit that serves as a sort of bridge in between, wherein it's both a disruption and a answer to your opponent's disruption. We have Radiant Flames as well to deal with your opponent's board, Fry for both those pesky planeswalkers and Winota. And finally, a one-off Omnath Locus of Creation as a sort of hedge against burn. Alright, that's it. Now on to the gameplay. Alright, we're against George Level Up, and we do have all the cards in our hand except for a land. I do have a turn 3 Expressive Iteration, so I'm going to keep this one. George Level Up is on the play. We don't know what they're playing as of right now. We do have Jeskai Ascendancy, and all I need right now is a couple of like, what do you call this? Some combo cards, maybe a Dryad. I'm gonna keep this, hoping that it would be a better, we could do a better stuff. Oh, it's against Winota. Is it an early Winota? Llanowar Elf? Sure. Not going to be good for us, but let's see what we can do. Let's Llanowar Elf into, oh, okay, perfect. We're gonna play a Triome, 6 go. Triome into Sylvan Safekeeper. I mean Sylvan Caryatrid. Hopefully they don't kill us a couple of turns from now. I'm hoping that the mana base as well could serve us correctly. Looks like I don't think I would need to have a stop set on my upkeep. So just to try to mitigate like all these stop sets on my end. Just try to keep that. Oh yeah, that's a Winota land right there. So is it going to be could it be a hand disruption? I don't think they're going to be a hand disruption at this point in time. I think their Triome nowadays, it's not really that prevalent on the meta. If I try to look at the meta right now. Ooh, okay. Kiki-Jiki. This is quite cool actually. This card is quite cool. Okay. I'm gonna do that. There's an opt. Yes, here's my Caryatid. Pass the turn. Go. Yep. I'm gonna block the Llanowar Elf if they attack. Create a treasure token. Really good. This card is a really good addition to the deck. We're not really favored against their deck, to be honest. Hoping to be a little bit lucky in a sense that we can draw land, hopefully. If not, then it is what it is. Really taking their sweet time. So I think they're just trying to calculate what is the best route here. We did shock, so that's a clock down on our end. So I'm looking at the deck list or like the top cards on top. Like the only thing that would be reminiscent to our deck is a Niv Mizzet. So they're just not quite certain. They discarded Talia. Okay. Draw 2, discard 2. Let's see. Talia is actually a great card addition to. If they slam Talia, if they know that we're playing Jeskai, putting in Talia into play is a bit hard for us. There's another planes. They'll probably be casting stuff. I'm just gonna block here. I don't think they have any pluses. Usually, I don't think they have any bonuses in terms of like combat stuff. Winota, Blade Historian, Brutal Cathar, Surges. Yeah, I'm just gonna block. Let's see if that pays off. Just gonna F6 here. Hopefully there's no pluses. Don't think there should be. If there are, then this is what it is. I don't think there would be. Yeah, but I'm looking at the deck list of Winota. I don't think there is. It's kind of weird because I'm not quite certain about this one in main. They don't usually play this in main because the amount of cards. Yeah, they already have a extra Winota, so that's the reason why. All right, cool. All right, I think what I can do here is play a Triome, and then just pass the turn. The beauty of the, what do you call this? The March of the Otherworldly Light is quite high, because I can just block the gobos. Yeah. Okay, let's see what they have. I wasn't able to slam the March. Unfortunate. Hopefully they still don't have the what you call this? Winota. Also I'm forced to like pitch my Jeskai Ascendancy. That's 3, 4, 5. 5 to cast. 5 to cast. What is this? Oh, 6. The big boy. Okay, I respect that. 2 wolf tokens into play. This is another addition to their deck. If they have Winota next turn, then next game, then this is what it is. Begin combat. They're going to attack-ish, maybe. Yes, they would. Create a token. Go to blocks. Block first. Block. Here's my March. Target you. Cast. We're going to cast. Oh, wait. Cancel first. Target you. Going to cast. Going to be 1. Wait. What does this mean, right? Mana value. I can't even do it. Shucks. That was a mistake, probably. Maybe I can just remove this one. Couldn't even do that. Pitch a Jeskai Ascendancy, maybe. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this damage. Let's see if I can opt right here. Ooh, not. Do we really? Okay, I think can we do that? Can we keep it? I think we can. Can just go exile Jeskai Ascendancy. Man, kind of hard because I also have this one to worry about. Woo! Plus I can't even cast the card. Yeah, that's kind of cool-ish. Mirror, Kikijiki, shoot this guy. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Very hard for us to win. But I have to remove this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. So I can pitch it to the Otherworldly Light. Yeah, cool. Sure. Oh, not the thing that we need, guys. Not the thing that we need. Because it would come with haste. This was really hard. You are really hard to deal with. Yeah, let's try to consider our options. I need a land that doesn't come to play. Okay. I see how it is. So how can we do this? Like target the big dude. I don't think we have anything here. 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Down to 1. I'm just gonna scoop it up. I don't think we have an out here because of the Talia. Okay. George, level up. That was great. Let's look at the sideboard plan of ours. Winota, as we said, Winota is not really a great matchup for this deck, but we'll try our best. Dig Through Time is out. Fry and Radiant Flames would be where we want to be. You can argue that we could have just go to Omnath Monastery combo, but to be honest, it's kind of bad for us. We didn't draw, like, we do have like 8 packages. We only drew the Otherworldly Light as a response to the deck. So yeah, I'm not even sure if we went with the opt package a while ago would be, if that would have been a better choice. Or could I have just casted the Otherworldly Light to target the what do you call this? Target the token, the Goblin token. But I was thinking I was saving it so that I can deal with the Thalia, so that if I could deal with Thalia, at the very least, we could have a chance to obliterate and win. The thing with Thalia is that it kind of is not a non-bow with a Radiant Flames, because it adds 1 more mana condition for Radiant Flames. So Radiant Flames now becomes 4 damage instead of like 3, which is kind of cool. It's also a weird interaction when they try to, what do you call this? What's the name of the card? I forgot the name of the card. Elite Spellbinder, our card. If the Elite Spellbinder it, then it's kind of okay, because we don't really need it at that time. The thing that I'm not doing is slamming our Jeskai Ascendancy as early as possible, because they do have like removals in the main. Probably, I think on the main, depending on what their deck is actually, like the deck list, some of them pack a couple of like Skyclave Apparition, yeah, those types of things, so I don't do those. Jeskai Ascendancy on our opening hand, and then land, or I'm gonna keep this. This is an easy keep. We'd also have a Flame Bolt as a early response to their dorks. So that's quite cool. We can do that, or I can save it to hit their Talia. It's kind of okay-ish. At the same time, I can just go start with land, Hinter Harbor. Hopefully, if I draw the Caryatid, that would be great. We boarded out our dig through times because it's kind of bad against their deck in a sense. We're just trying to outmaneuver and combo them out. So we're just gonna start with the Triome right here. Alright, let's see if the magic gods favor us tonight. If not, then it is what it is. Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide. Okay. That's 8. Elf. Go. Draw card for the turn. Sacred Foundry. So I'm just gonna start it with a Glacial Fortress or Hinterland Harbor. I'm just gonna go with a Glacial Fortress right here. Not too worried about like putting in a or killing the elf because famous last words probably, but I want to play Fortress in case there's a Talia so that I can Blessed Bolt it basically. Otherwise, I would have just played a Hallowed Fountain. Let's see what they have. If they go the Breaker, I'm just gonna Blessed Bolt the creature, and then just go up. Try to look for our what do you call this? Try to look for a turn where we can slam our Jeskai Ascendancy. It's a Spellbinder. That's kind of okay. Yeah, sure. Either go for a Blessed Bolt or a Ascendancy. They'll probably take our Ascendancy here. No problem. It's kind of okay. I'm just gonna go up right now into a Blessed Bolt. Try to minimize the damage right here that we take, or depending on what we get on the opt, I may consider differently or play differently. If they take opt, that would be a wise decision probably. Oh, Blessed Bolt. Okay, enough. They wanted to remove the possibility of that. Not too many lands. We have March of the Underworld of the Light. Okay, this is removal for 1. I can just play land, remove this one. Well, I'm okay with this. Oof, that's an Awakening. Can we slam this into an Awakening? We could. We could. Yeah, I mean, if they have a removal for our thing, then so be it. Land, white, red. Yeah, okay, sure. Could be a bait for us because they didn't take our Ascendancy. They could have answers in their hand. Okay. Archon. Okay. Gonna take 3 damage here. Okay. Draw a card. Let's Triome. I'm gonna shock it in. Play an Archon. Shock it in. Play an Archon. Hopefully, if I go with Sacred Foundry, yeah, I'm just gonna shock it in. Because I have a March. Oh, shucks. Forgot about that. That was bad. Again, another those mistakes actually will cost us the game. Those tiny mistakes, yo. It's not that great. Not great for your boy. Okay. This Winota time. Oh, shucks. Oh, man. That sucks. Okay. Let's just minimize the amount of damage we will take. Okay, sure. Oof. Discard a card. I need to discard. We need to have a 1 mana removal here to win the game. Let's see what they get. Probably gonna get a hand disruption. Oh, none. Okay. It's 4. That's a fry. So land drop fry down to 9. Enter combat. This is human Archon. Okay. I can also fry it right now. We do have options. I can't really shock it right now here. Okay. Okay, sure. Let's do that. Otherworldly Light. You go to combat. Otherworldly Light. I'm going to cast it. Here's my white, XX, and you for 3. Okay, I'm gonna say no, probably. Maybe say yes. Yep, because the lands we don't need. Exiled. 6 go. I'm gonna take 7 down to 2. Let's see if they have Stump. Okay. Chariots. Yeah. We win. So blue, red, yeah. Awakening. Discard a card. It'll probably be another Awakening because I don't think I would be living for another turn. Yeah. Okay, that would be blue and red or blue. I'm just gonna go with blue. Maybe red. Red. Let's start with a. Do I show them fry? Don't think so. It's not a good idea. Okay. Yes. Discard that. Let's look for opts. Bottom. Draw a card. That's another fry. Here's a white, blue, red, blue, white, I think. Let's go for another Jeskai Ascendancy. Yep. Yes, please. Chain to the rocks. Okay. It's going to be red, white, blue, blue, white, blue. Okay. White. Yes. Oops. I should have discarded. Say yes. Or floated the mana. Can discard a card like this. Can't be countered. Yep. That's that. White. Blue. Yeah, I think that's already a win. Yes. Yeah, discard it. Yes. Discard it. Put to the graveyard. Maybe no. Yes. No. Then from there. Yep, here you go. It doesn't matter. This is the last card that I have. And no. Yeah. Yeah, good game. Alright, it's quite cool. 6. Right, we're able to knock that back out. But again, we did have some answers. I don't think we have anything else we can play. I don't think Omnath would be a great, as I said, Omnath and the Monastery Mentor. Their goal here is to try to bridge the gap. We're not trying to bridge the gap. They're trying to close the gap. They're the ones who's trying to close the gap for us. So our game plan here is to stop them by doing some chain to the rocks shenanigans. Yeah, speaking of chain to the rocks, that's it. Temple Garden, a Triome. So I do have a Temple Garden. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna start off, it's kind of weird, but I'm gonna start off with a Temple Garden. Yeah, because I have, at least at that point, I have an option to chain to the rocks into the Triome. Yeah, without shocking myself. I can do that, take that route. If they go, okay, it's kinda okay. Land drop, F6. No, go. So now it depends on what they have. Okay, that's another elf. Not so great for them. But there's a lot of elves. Okay, that being said, I can just put a land right now. What falls? Oh, shucks. I made a mistake. Made a boo-boo. Should have went with the Hinterland Harbor if that's the case. I always forgot that that doesn't come into play untapped. If they slam a Winota right here, we might be in trouble. Not really. I could just march in a machine to chain to the rocks. Spellbinder, kind of okay. Okay. If we're lucky enough, we can draw a what do you call this? Board wipe. We have Fry. We have chain to the rocks. Can just go Triome, chain. Okay, they went with the Caryatid, which is weird. Okay, I think we just need to top deck a removal. Aggressive Iteration. Kinda okay, kinda not okay because the land choices I have is not that great. Plus, I need to play a Triome here in order for me to cast the chain. They also need a red mana source, which they don't have, depending if this is just the last card is a, what do you call this? If the last card is Winota. So I'm just gonna chain this. Can you minimize the damage that we're gonna take? F6, go. Okay, hopefully that's not the 2 cards that they're waiting for. If it is what it is. 2, that's white into a Voice of Resurgence. Okay, here's my consider in response. I'm looking for the board sweep. Graveyard, yes. Okay, that's a Sylvan Awakening. New sideboard. Yeah, we did put them into the deck. Weirded out that hasn't come as of yet. Okay, the Chariot. Yikes. We really need to have that removal now. Oof. Okay. So I can start with... Okay, they're gonna swarm me. 1, 2... Okay. Just really need to have a removal now. So Expressive Iteration. Tutor. Remove this from the game. Expressive Iteration. Oof. That's a Jeskai Ascendancy into a land. Oh, I respect it. Okay. If I slam Jeskai Ascendancy next turn, what will that yield us? Maybe closer. So hand Jeskai to hand. Sylvan to the bottom of the library. Breeding Pool on top. Put the Breeding Pool. Shock it in. Here's my Sylvan Caryatid. And hopefully win from there. Prayers. Prayers! Yeah, because we have... Yeah, the light actually could work here. It's another voice. Okay, we win next turn if they attack with everything. I think we do. I think we win. Okay. Big boy doing big things. Okay, are they gonna copy which one? Okay. Go to blocks. Block you. Okay. Down to 7. Alright, and I think from here we try to win. Worldly Light. Here's my Hinterland Harbor. Is going to be white probably. Yeah, because I also have white here. So I can have white, blue, red. Here's my Jeskai Ascendancy. Here's my Awakening. Okay. Okay. Draw a card, yes. Discard a card. That is the Triome. Okay. Exile you. Casts wait. Yeah. With converted mana cost for 0. Okay. Draw a card. Yes. Card a Fry. exile that bad boy. So, okay, blue, white, blue, green, blue, blue. Here's my, okay, yep, we win the game from there. Nicely done, nicely done. I'm gonna play first. All right, we're playing first as against Gauthak. Gauthak, nice name. Kind of reminds me of a D&D character. That being said, I think this hand is kind of bad. I'm gonna mulligan this. This one, I think we can go for this. We do have a couple of like another expressive iteration right here. Up, I will definitely bottom up. I prioritize consider over up because consider fuels our, what do you call this? Dig through time. So we're gonna keep this. We're gonna bottom up. And then I'm going to play a land right here. But yeah, boy, okay, play a land. Pass the turn. Go. Okay, let's see how this goes. Opponent is, that's a land. Oh, yeah, boys, this is going to be a tough game. This to me says a lot of things. This to me says blue. Control. Not a great suit for us. Definitely not so great. Oh, blue-red. Oh, bite my tongue then if that's the case. Thing dice. Okay, let's start with a consider. Let's consider the possibility. I would like to have that dig into my hand. Yes. And I would want to have another consider. Graveyard, yes please. Oh, that's a triome. Okay, cool. From here, I'm gonna expressive iteration. Oh, that's chain to the rocks. Hopefully we can express to a white mana source. Sorry about that. Red, blue. Ooh, triome. Okay, so that means I have the Caryatid play into chain to the rocks to the bottom. Yeah, so that next turn I have a play of, yeah, I'm prioritizing Caryatid over chained, and then Triome would be my land drop for the turn. Okay, because we can then go with a Caryatid into chain to the rocks play. I'll start first with Caryatid, of course. Or no, start of course with a chain to the rocks. That's an expressive iteration. Quite cool for our opponent. Ooh, pathway. Drop that pathway. Triome, this card is really good. So they're going to do that. I'm going to draw a card. Here's my chain to the rocks. Yep. I'm just thinking which rock I would be chaining it to. If they counter, I'm just going to, what you call this? Pay. Removing their clock seems great. So, yeah, here's my Caryatid. Here's my Triome. Show an opt and drop the F6. Go. I'm prioritizing the this Triome over the Ketra Triome because I already have another land redundancy here. So I want to drop this land next turn or probably cycle it depending on what they do right now. They have a full grip, definitely. That's kind of like tough for us. So depends on what they're going to do. If they're just gonna pass the turn, I'm just gonna do my thing. This could be control. Oh, we do have the combo now. I'm just gonna develop my board. Do a dig through time bait later. I wonder what this is. Yeah, he's a charm. Draw, discard 2. Yeah, that's an arc like Phoenix. They're incentivized to go off later. Yeah, maybe not. Not quite sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in the graveyard. I cycle a Triome. That's 5 cards in the graveyard, and then from there I can cast what do you call this? Our dig through time. So I'm just gonna let this one go if they're trying to combo off through expressive iterations and whatnot. Or just cycle the Triome first and then see what we get. That could be a pleasant surprise as well, depending. I don't have anything that is green, definitely. So I'm just gonna tap the Hinterland Harbor, the Triome, the Ketra Triome, and then the Rootbound Crag. So what did they exile? Is that a land? Galvanic Blast. Kind of cool, kind of not. So they're really afraid of like our next turn combo. They're gonna exile that. Here's my cycle. I'm just gonna cycle this land. That's a thing. Here's a dig through time. So blue, blue, blue. Go. Oh, they didn't counter. So I would go Jeskai into or Flame Bolt into expressive iteration because I already have the Jeskai stuff in the order. I think I'm favored on the long run. I can just start casting the Caryatid, the Awakening and attack. And that's going to be an evil thought right there. So I'm just gonna go. Is this the correct thing to play? Probably. Yeah, why not? Impressive. Flame to hand. Flame to hand, bottom Botanical Sanctum. Just want to play this land. Then from there, cast the Triome. I mean the Caryatid. Make it so that they're really forced to interact with us. We have Blessed Bolt twice in a row. 6 cards in hand. Let's see what they have. I don't think they have a lot, honestly. Okay, that's a lot of lands. Are you gonna shock it in? Yeah, shock it in. Okay, Sweltering Suns, eh? Okay, it's gonna go blue, blue. So they do have Sweltering Suns. Okay, I respect that. Oh, that's weird and odd, but okay. Weird flex, but okay. Okay, another one. Let's go for it. Impressive. Oh, dig through time into dig through time. One to hand, one to bottom, one to exile. Let's open up our dose. Open up your dose. Blue, red. Jeskai, let's see what you got. 4 cards. You have a counter? Sure. So 3 cards right now. Wonder if they're going to do the thing. Okay, 3 cards. Kind of weird if they have another negate. Depends on what the iteration is. We are supposed to be on top here, depending on what they play. They play main negates. Lightning, Blessed, Consider, Crackling, Temporal Trespass. Sure. Oh, okay. That's their one off Temporal Trespass. And the next turn, I'm just gonna try to go off. That was their combo. Temporal into something cool? Question mark. Okay, that's a land. 3 cards in hand. Are they gonna shock it in? Okay, 2 cards in hand now. They're gonna attack with a hole. Okay, then we win. Yeah. Sure. Thanks for playing. Okay, let's just make sure that we tap our lands correctly. Good game. It's blue, blue into a Sylvan Awakening. Okay, we got him. Game 1 is done. 1 and done. Sideboard plan. I think we're gonna go with Mystical Disputes and Fry. And we're out Portable Holes. Actually, I kind of not like the March right here because it's very, how should I say this? It's very mana intensive in a sense. Dig through time, opt. Yeah, I already have like flame blessed bolts here, so I can just like go this way and this way, and then just go 4 Mystic Disputes and what do you call this? 2 fries for the what do you call this? The Thing in the Ice, because this serves the purpose of the Thing in the Ice removal as well. While Chained to the Rocks and Portable Holes is like this is a Thing in the Ice. Cannot really see me casting this for removing the Phoenix out, so that's where we are. Okay. Looking at the hand right here, it's too reliant on the cantrips, but maybe because we are on the draw, we can keep it. We can be very much greedy. So let's keep. They don't know that that's the case, so I'm just gonna have 6 here. We're playing 25 lands or 24 lands, I believe. So that's the reason why I'm a bit like gambly when it comes to lands. Land, please. Would be great. Oh, that's an opposite of the land. Okay. Okay. Start the course. Let's see what they get. Is that a Phoenix time? Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed. Land, please. Oh, that's a land. I'm not even required to do anything here. I'm just gonna put a land here. That's the turn. Then end of turn, I'm going to consider. Well, keep in mind that they have something called just what do you call this? An Narset. Yeah. Flame Bolt. Let me cancel. Let me consider here because I want to hit my land drop. Yep. Here's a land drop. Pass the turn. Then I think nice. Say okay. Okay to me. It looks okay to me. Consider. I want to hit my land drops though. Yeah, I need that. And opt because I want to set up for a negate. Yeah, I think I can get some lands. Ooh, okay. I respect that. So quite tough if they are able to flip this next turn. But what can you do? Well, we can bolt. They go super aggro. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 to cast Expressive Iteration. Sure. Press that iteration. Yep, they got a land. It's kind of cool. That's the turn. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's my dig through time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if they can counter. Yep, they countered. Okay, no, it's a Caryatid. Can we Caryatid right here? Force the play, or just go Jeskai Caryatid, right? I think we can do that. Jeskai first. White, red, blue. So they have to counter this because if they let it resolve, we're basically making the Thing in the Ice a hostage. Because if I have the they have to flip it now. It's flipped. Okay, nope. Here's me putting this land. Shock. Go. I'm gonna take that damage. Hopefully they don't have any more tricks up their sleeves. 4 cards, quite a lot. Ooh, another one. Yeah, looks like they have another counter spell in hand. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that. Ooh, that's an opt. Jeskai Ascendancy. Again, red, white, blue. You have a negate. So that's an opt. The answer is no. They're looking for it. Wait for it. Resolve. Okay, good game. They didn't get it. We got them. We won the die roll. I'm gonna play first. Right, we won the die roll. We're gonna play first. We're against Hiarako. So I'm gonna keep this at the back strength of a Sylvan Caryatid, although we're not really pressed for blue here. So I'm just gonna keep it because we're on the play. I think we can cast Caryatid next turn as well, depending if they're actually black. That's kind of bad for us. But in terms of like the mana composition, I do have a bit more outs and drawing blue mana source because we're running a 24 card land deck, and then I'm a bit more reliant on that fact. Like, you know, let the math do the work for you. Sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't. But this time, you know, it's a numbers game. So, yep. Okay, that's another Winota deck. In this regard, the question becomes: do I kill the bird or like start with a Sylvan Caryatid? I'm more inclined to go with the put the Caryatid into play, especially if I drew the Sylvan Sylvan Awakening right here. So I'm more inclined to do a Caryatid play. Primarily because I don't have red's mana source as well, or like blue mana source. This will enable me to have a red mana source. Plus, if they have Talia, we have outs. So I'm saving the Blessed Bolt for that. Talia is really an issue for this deck. Blue. Okay, Innkeeper. Kind of weird for us because the next turn would be very bad for us if that was Talia. But oh, it's kind of okay as well. Question becomes: how do we deal with this board state? There's an argument for me to just Blessed Bolt. If they cast a creature, making sure that they have a treasure, I can just Blessed Bolt there. I'm not in a hurry to, what do you call this? Expressive Iteration anyway. If I play a island right here, what does that do for us? We can't even cast a Dig Through Time. But maybe that would be a better option. So the next turn I had, this is 4 mana. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna have 6 here. Banking on the fact that they may be able to cast a Winota. They would be able to. Yucks. Okay. Blessed Bolt. Oh, this is human. Oh no, Halfling Citizen. Right. Cool. It's not human. 2 stuffs. Not so great for us, guys. There's 2 triggers. Oh, 1 trigger missed. The other trigger has it. Doesn't have it. Oof. That's a big boy. And it bring about friends. Let's go to blocks. Block here. How do we buy time? Just hope that they miss with a lot of stuff. Let's go with an iteration right here. Let's see what we have. Unfortunate. I think we're gonna lose this game 1. Oh, not so good. Not so good. Yep, we're gonna lose this. That's already 13. We're forced to chomp. That's 4 activated cost. So similar to what we did a while ago, we're going to bin the, what do you call this, our dig through times, if we're against Winota. So Radiant Fry to deal with their Winota and Radiant Flames are just basically, if you think about it, if one of those cards was Radiant Fountain for our dig through time, we could have answered the board a while ago and stay ahead of the curve. So yeah, that's it. March of the Otherworldly Light is also great to answer opponents, say creatures like Archon of Emeria. I'm gonna play first. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. We do have an Ascendancy. Yeah, Ascendancy into March. It depends on what. Also, we all have the lands here. We do have all the land composition. So I'm gonna keep it. Plus, we do have the ramp. So I'm just gonna play this. F6, go. Let's see if they have the ramp. Okay. It's not. Cool. Kinda like that. They don't have the ramps. Rampidoodles. So it becomes, I should have the white mana source right here if I play this. Yeah. Caryatid, green, 6 go. Caryatid on turn 2. Such a great sign for us. Okay. Thalia, go. We're not in a hurry to do anything here. That's a Thalia. Here's the Awakening. I can land drop this Hinterland Harbor, making sure that we can exile Thalia. Because Thalia is, this becomes 2 to cast, 2 to exile. Yeah. Can cool with that. I'm okay with that. Okay. We're just taking it slow, taking our time, making sure we can combo off on turn 6. If they don't disrupt our hand, they're gonna attack. I'm just gonna block. Okay, that's red. 3 voice casts. Okay, can have the voice now. That's a Radiant Flames, which hits our thing as well. Here's my, depends though, like they don't have a white mana source, so I think the coast is clear for me to drop a 6 go. Okay, 3, 4. Is it Winota? Yeah, it's Winota. White, red, yeah, Winota. Hopefully they don't get an answer to my thing here. Okay, let's see what they get. Really depends. Oh, Qatar, not really a good one. It's gonna block here. Okay. porthole. I think we win this. So I'm just gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna leave this for white, right? Yeah. So green, green, blue, awakening. Draw card, discard a card. Radiant Flames into porthole. Can I cast a porthole right here? Maybe, maybe not. This is 2 to cast. I'm gonna exile that, those things. Discard a worldly light. Yeah, I think we got this. Got this in the bag. White, red, blue, porthole. Okay, okay. Yes. Discard that. Porthole. Yep. So this is red, blue, white, red, blue, flames. Okay. 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 Good game. Good game. That's how we do it. Yep. We're just gonna submit it back. That was the power of the Radiant Flames. Fortunate or unfortunate for our opponent. The dig through time actually accelerates our game plan against control-ish decks. So that's why I kind of like it. I prefer it over what do you call this? What was the draw 3 cards? Ancestral Recall. So yeah, I think I kind of like it. I'm gonna keep this. So I can start with Triome still, then go with a, yep. They also kept a 7-hander. So I can just start with a porthole right here. Here's a hole. Go back into the hole. Okay. And here's my Botanical Sanctum. Turn 2. Sylvan Caryatid. Pass the turn. I'm prioritizing that over a expressive iteration. We're not in a hurry to do anything here. We're here to control the board. Archon of Myria, sure. Here's my Triome, probably blue Triome. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna like this. It has mountain still, so I can still expressive chain to the rocks. Chain to the rocks. Then I'm just gonna have 6 here. Just wanted to maximize my amount of draws with expressive iteration. 4. Is that another Archon? Sure. That's a Radiant Fountain. So since I can't block, I'm just gonna go with a blue red here. Cool. Stomping Ground as well. It's kind of cool. What do we want? What do we want here? Do we want a Stomping Ground or a Temple Garden? Do we have enough white? We do. So this is to the hand. Bottom. This one. Land drop. Shock it in. Because I want to cycle my trio. Oh, sorry. Again, I forgot about the Archon. Not a great sign. Okay, sure. 3 Spellbinder. Okay, sure. From this position, I can just go Radiant Flames. Yeah, I can still cast Radiant Flames. No problem. Okay, take 2 damage. That's a Stomping Ground. Here's my Radiant Flames for red. Let's go red. Okay, blue, red, and green. Right? Yeah, I think that's cool. So that I can cast iteration still. Yeah. Here. Oops. Sorry about that. Chili. Undo. Let me cast this. Green, blue, white, black. For 5 color. 5 damage to everyone. Okay. Here's my trio. It's my turn. Here we go. Okay. That's a Prosperous Innkeeper. Are you going to hit me for 1 on the layer? Talia. Sure. Gain 1 life. No problem. Here's my iteration. Probably blue and white. Oof. Okay. Not the things that we wanted to see. But I do have a cycle. So I can put this one here. Land there. Land here. Play this land. And I can cycle the trio. Okay, take that damage. Okay, 2 cards left in hand. That's a map. Okay. Ooh, big boy. Oh no, not a good look for us. Oof. So I need to see 3 cards here. Oh, Jeskai Ascendancy is one of them. And a removal for the Thalia would be great. Or a board sweep here would be nice. Until my next turn, all of my lands are 4. So 3. Okay, let's cast. So that's a land, red, green. Yeah, let's see. We're not yet dead next turn. Do we have outs? We do. Prayers. If they made a mistake here, then we'll have the game. The Thalia is basically the thing that screwed us over. Okay, Chariot. Okay. Mm-hmm. I need to have another Radiant Flames here. Ooh, Chariot. It ain't you. Oh, Radiant Flames, perfect. So 4 damage to all creatures plus a Radiant Flame, right? 4 damage to all. I was able to block one of them. Okay. So let's go with this is blue, red, green, and white. Okay, we're going to play a Caryatid here. Going to play a Stomping Ground, tapped. Okay. Yeah, I'm forced to do that because those are lethal things that they can do. What did they top deck? Oh no, what is this? Not the Bum Bum. Okay, Kiki Jiki, no problem. And that's okay. Okay, I need to top deck the Awakening because all of my dig through times are out. Okay. Okay, down to 1. Okay. No blocks, down to 1. Let's see what we get. Okay, that's a consider. So let's start with the Jeskai here. Trying to dig a hole. Sky, blue, red, and consider. Let's consider the possibilities. There are 3 more cards. Oh, that's a fry. Not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for. We're looking for exclusively 1 card and 1 card alone. So yes. Yep. Chain to the Rocks. Not a thing. Try draw card. Oof. Okay. Let's do that again. Come on, baby. Say yes. Nope. That ain't it, sir. Double the fun? No, it's not it. Flame Bolt. Discard a card. Graveyard, yes. Come on, man. We needs it. Where are you? Say yes. That's not it. That's not it, fam. Oh, put on top. Yes! Taste it, taste it, taste it. Green, green and green, right? Yes. Okay, discard that card. Okay, then from there, going to be blue, blue, probably blue or undo. Go for white, red, and blue. Yeah. You may draw a card. Say no, because I don't have cards in hand. Okay. Oh, baby. All right. 1 card to my hand. 1 card to the bottom of the library. 1 card here. Okay. White, red, blue. Okay, I got it now. Okay, good game, sir. That was well fought, but I was successful. And then from there, I'm just gonna go white, blue, blue. Well, yep, and then just attack you for a bajillion. Nope, nope. Good game. Down to 1. Oh, good job. Thank you for sticking it out, Hayarako. Down to 1. Oh, I can feel the salt. Is it salty? Did he put in the game log? Or chat? Did he chat? No chats? Alright. Okay. I guess it is what it is. Good game. Thanks. Now that was fun. Sure, I did make a lot of mistakes during the game run, but this was only the second time I was playing with the deck. What did we learn? I really like the addition of Dig Through Time. It enables us to get that answer or have that outs on crucial times. I also like the addition of March of the Otherworldly Light because it serves as an instant speed removal. We may want to consider putting this one or another Flame Blessed Bolt over some of our Chain to the Rocks or portable holes. That being said, this needs to be tested. What did underperform for me? Well, maybe Omnath Locus of Creation, probably because I haven't faced against red deck as of yet, but when you're playing against red deck, they do have those you can't gain life type of sideboard. So this still needs to be tested. I know that it actually overperformed on my last game or my last iteration of the deck. However, right now, I'm on the fence because it's not really the focus of the deck. We're not playing Growth Spirals nor Fabled Passage. The other thing I would like to point out was that we're actually weak against Lotus combo. So it's a matter of getting the right cards in hand, especially if you want to have a Silence or a Mystical Dispute. Honestly, when I was playing the deck, Mystical Dispute felt a bit lackluster against Lotus because their answers to our deck is ability based, and this one definitely won't cut it. Other than that, I believe the deck is fun if you're looking for something interactive. Well, not really interactive, but if you're looking for something combo-y without breaking the bank, consider picking this deck up. All right, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up or consider subscribing. I also have a Patreon if you want to support your boy. I put in my thoughts on the deck more in depth in terms of like the sideboarding plan, what's the progress of the deck right now, how many versions or iterations that I went through, what are the suggestions that you would like to make, special videos as well that I don't put into YouTube because it's a bit longer, and I need to put it on a paywall per se. Also, if you want to catch me live, I am live on Twitch. Consider going in there. Also, check out my Discord. So that's it. If you enjoyed my videos, check out more videos here and here. And as always, stay safe, y'all.